Hey y'all, I'm Joy. I'm a widow and I'm a single mom of 4, and I'm making videos that are sharing my journey from loneliness to navigating the unknown to jumping so far out of my comfort zone so I can create a new beautiful life for my kiddos and I. Having a strong support system was so essential on my journey, and that's what I really hope to bring here for y'all. Most importantly, this is a safe space, you guys. So go ahead, click that subscribe button. I'm so happy you're here. Today is the day you will never get it back. I'm going to be talking today about some small things that I did to help me on the day-to-day walking through grief. And then I got my kiddos with me today, and they're going to share some things that were important for their journey. So with that, hi guys, I'm Tatiana. And we got...
Hi, I'm Jamal.
So I'm going to jump in first and share something that I've been doing from the get-go. And that is journaling, you guys. I probably wasn't the first 3 weeks, but shortly within a month after Antoine's passing, a huge important daily tip for me was writing. There's something very freeing and expressing about getting it out of your body and putting it down on pen and paper. Lots of times I didn't even know what I was writing, but it was so healing and it let me be free. So that was just an absolute essential tool for myself. Tatiana, what do you think was a good tool for you?
Mine was definitely going to school and going outside of home where all the chaos was, and just getting to do something other than
being in the trauma,
being in the house. Yeah,
being in that grief, the heaviness that was at home, that we were all walking. I think it's good to get a break, right? To get in a different circle of people that weren't all in heartbroken. Hey sis. Okay, Jamal, what about you?
Probably sports.
What did you like about sports?
I don't know, just being outside.
Being outside, yeah. It gave you a place to put some of that energy and emotions, all that stuff that was stirring up inside you?
Yeah.
Yes. Kaylin, can you say hi?
Mom.
Say hi.
Hi.
Thanks for letting me share my kids with you. I want to encourage them to use their voices in their story as well, because I think it's so healing when we get stuff outside of our body and we share our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts, and our story. I think it's incredibly powerful. So I want to jump into some of those points that were made. And I think that's important, that sometimes when something so huge and traumatic happens, we think that there needs to be a massive grand plan for healing. And I know I did. That's definitely where my head went. And I thought it was going to be this long, excruciating, hard journey. And it was hard, and I'm still in that journey, so I haven't reached the end, so who knows what's to come. But it didn't have to be as big and vast as I thought. And I wanted to encourage you guys on that today. Something as simple as going to work, going to school, getting outside the house, experience things with others. You don't have to stay stuck in that environment inside the home where everyone is dealing with something so heavy. It's great to get others that can lift you up who aren't walking maybe in that. They have a little bit more joy to share with you. They can burden a little bit of your grief and your sadness because they're not walking in that same thing at the moment. And that can be hard with immediate family because usually you're all going through grief. So it was really important. And I saw a lot of growth in my kids, letting them go to school and sports and getting out of the house. It was so uplifting because they were smiling, they were laughing, they're having a good time. And I wanted to point out that specifically, they were having a good time, they were smiling, it was real, it wasn't forced, it wasn't fake, because it's possible, y'all, to be heartbroken and to also be happy and healing. It can go hand in hand. You don't have to fix every little bit of heartbroken hurt and pain before you can flip over to the other side and start enjoying life again. It's something you can do simultaneously, step by step together. As you're healing your heart and you're walking through the heartache, you can still start enjoying life and doing things that, you have a passion for. And Antoine loves sports, and so I think it's something really beautiful. It's really cool watching Jamal get into the sports and enjoy them. And it's almost like it's a way that he can bond with his dad even after he's gone. And as far as Tatiana, she's my little social butterfly. And she honestly, y'all, wanted to go back to school. Antoine passed away on a Wednesday and she was back in school that Monday. So, just a few days later, that's where she wanted to be. And I absolutely encouraged it and kind of let her go and do her thing. And I'm really thankful that I did. It was one of the best decisions I made. And I see both of my children making, my older two, making huge strides in their vulnerability to share their story about their dad and their growth. All my kids are doing really, really well. And I'm just so thankful to God for that. I think I'm so thankful for the support and the amazing uncles and aunties and people that have stepped up and honestly into just letting it be, letting your kids kind of do. As far as for yourself, you know, it could be anything. Sometimes just getting out on a walk. Mine was getting a little routine set up, and that involved journaling. The journaling was a huge part of my journey. And for me, what worked best, y'all, was making goals. I don't think I made them right at the beginning because, you know, you're kind of still in a blur for a while. So sometimes it's just expressing and releasing. But once I kind of climbed out of that, it was about 3 months later, I want to say, the journaling then became this goals, and I would just write down goals. And there was something so freeing and healing. And I don't think this is just because of grief, y'all. There's something so freeing and so healing when you get to accomplish a goal, you know, regardless if you've lost someone or not in your life. I think it's healthy for us. I think we want to obtain goals, and I encourage you to make a list of goals and write down some simple, easy ones, especially if you're first starting out, and then maybe some bigger ones. Some of my big goals was finding myself again, which I'm still not quite there, but I still am taking the steps to find myself. And I'm really thankful. I have this amazing coach, Sarah, who's helping me with that journey. I have some incredibly supportive family that I just love to death, who is pushing me. And it's kind of cool because I don't even know what exactly the vision is of who I want to be and what that looks like, but I'm on that journey. One of my other huge goals that I had was moving out of Bellingham. And I knew that that was not the place, that was not home. And that sounded insanely large and intimidating and scary. You know, you're a widow, you're a single mom of 4, you have so many huge other things to conquer. Can you seriously like move away from wherever you've lived and grown up and everybody that you know? Is that even a smart thing? I don't know. But I knew in my heart that's what I need to do, and I put it on my goals list. And I'm so thankful I got to check that off this week. And I just want to encourage you guys that the little things in the day-to-day matter. They start adding up into big things, and you start getting the confidence to tackle big things because you started small and you tackle little things, and it builds your confidence, and it gives you a little bit more of a risk-taking personality, a little more of ability to adjust and to take a loss. It's okay to take a step back. At least you're out trying new things. So I encourage you, take today. Today is the day. You'll never get it back. Go out, try something new. If you feel like you've been stuck in a rut, if you feel like you're stuck in trauma or heartache, whatever journey you are on, regardless whether you've lost someone or not, if you're just trying to find yourself, go out today and either actually try something new, or if you can't make that happen today, start making a list, start journaling, put down some goals of what you want to try this week, next week, this month. You know, if there's some big goals that you want way out there, fine. That's awesome. That's definitely, I have big goals too, but make sure that you hone into something small that is tangible, that you could try and make happen this week, because it's okay if you don't like it. It's not about making a list that's going to be great, that this is who you are now and these are all the things that you love and you're going to do. It's about making a list and getting out there and trying something. And if you hate it, that's awesome. Throw it off the list and move on to the next one. So I encourage you, jump out there today, go do something. I really hope that it gives you new light. I know that's where I started, and I didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know that it was going to bring me this far, and that is what I want to share with you guys as the light and the hope. I just feel like it is an absolute privilege and a duty of mine to share with you guys where I'm at and how excited I am for this beautiful life that I'm looking at, and I'm just in amazement that I get to be a part of. And it's the coolest feeling because I didn't know that this is what God had for me. I didn't know this was possible, but I took a chance. I listened to those around me. I started journaling. I started making goals lists, and I went for it. I tried something. So that's all you got to do today is try something. Just try a little bit of something new that feels uncomfortable. You have no idea where it could take you. So hope you all have a great week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for letting my kids jump in. You might get to see them a little bit here and there. We'll see. I don't know. Have a beautiful week, guys. Bye.